Live exclusively on DAZN. A champion with a disputed crown. A self-proclaimed king without a throne. Vegas crowns champions. Barrios versus Garcia, February 21st. Enter the promo code at checkout to get an exclusive discount on the pay-per-view when bought with a DAZN subscription. Rules and restrictions apply.
Kim Cassius, IFLTV, here with Josh Kelly, the champ.
Champ, let's go.
You deserve all this, didn't you?
You what, brother?
You deserve all this.
Yeah, I just feel blessed, man. I feel like it's just timing's been right. So yeah, I've been putting all this hard work in, had the knockbacks, had the doubters, and now I'm on top. So I feel blessed, man.
Well, we had a little catch up after your fight night in Newcastle, but we know the fights you want. Zayas, Conor, Benn, you want these fights, stadium alight, 60,000, this is what you want.
Yeah, it's easy work. I feel that stadium for sure. They're not just fans, like I see it, they're like family and friends. I know all the guys up there, they'll come out in bundles and absolute wagons to come and see us, do you know what I mean? There'll be a red and white party up there. I'll be crazy. Crazy.
Eddie Hearn is there, who wasn't in Newcastle.
Yeah.
We're going to try, he's in a conversation at the moment, we're going to try and pull him in a second, but yeah, you just need the biggest fights possible now for yourself. You've already been in one now, but you want the bigger fights.
Yeah, I want the biggest fights possible for my legacy, to secure my future, to secure my family's future, to be able to move forward. And one day look back at my career and go, yeah, I've had a great career. You know what I mean? Like one of the best ones. And I want to make history. I've already made history becoming the first world champion from Sunderland, but if I become unified world champion, there's another tick in the box. Do you know what I mean?
Has it been a bit of a whirlwind the last 2 or 3 weeks for you?
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, especially with the boys. I've got the kids here. They're running mad, so it's nice to bring them somewhere here to show them, because I don't think they really understand yet what it all means, but to show them what it's all like, how it's going. But yeah, it's been. My feet still haven't touched the ground yet, so it's mad.
You know, Sunderland come to the Emirates and got bad 3-0, but we won't talk about that.
All right, leave that one out. It's hard. What did they do at the stadium alive? What did you do at the stadium?
2-0. You scored in the last minute.
That's what I'm saying. We don't get beat at home.
Well,
it gives me the ump because I turn up, right? And I think that, feel like I'm looking quite.
Hold on. This is a freeway. Adam Game.
He's the older handsome brother, isn't he?
PBK comes in and just destroys everyone. Look at the boy. Look.
Were you slightly gutted you weren't in Newcastle?
Oh, more than gutted. And I said to him, I said to both of them to their face, I thought you could win it, but I really weren't sure whether you would, honestly, because that fight was such a tough fight. No one wanted to fight that guy. He's an absolute beast. But I knew he had the ability to do it, but I was like, oh. And then what I watched was a masterclass. This guy can put a game plan together better than anyone. And I was devastated I weren't there, because they're the moments that you just, you live for, especially seeing him cry. That's my favourite moment.
I wasn't crying.
Yeah, you were crying. I was crying. I was crying at you. I weren't just crying at Josh, I was crying at you.
A lot of people said that.
Said what? They were crying at me?
Yeah.
Crying with laughter, probably.
But you know what it is, right? Everybody gives a lot to the sport in different ways. So when you see someone cry or get emotional, you know exactly what that feeling is. So I'm watching him and I'm thinking, he's crying because everybody wrote Josh off. No one really believed in him like Adam did. No one thought he was going to win. There were times when Adam probably thought, are we going to get there? Are we going to get there? And it was the relief of emotion and the care that he has for him. That's what made me cry. Because I know what that feeling, because I've had that feeling as well. And I had, his feeling was 50 times the feeling that I had for him, and I was crying. He was doing really well.
I was crying because I realised now he's won the world title. He's got no chance of doing the washing up back at the flat. That's why I was crying.
Eddie, they've both made it clear exactly who they want. What's more realistic? Obviously, Zayas, Conor, Benn, these are the fights they want.
Listen, Conor, Benn, I said this is a danger man. Do you know what I mean? And Conor's focused on 147. If he did want to fight at 154, that's a massive fight at the Stadium of Light. Of course, if he came on and asked for that fight as well, that's a fight we would love to see for British boxing. That's if he even entertains 154. I know he's focused on 47. The Xander Zayas fight, which is two world champions who both look like supermodels, who are both great ambassadors for the sport. One American, Puerto Rican, one kid out of Sunderland who's just made history. That for me. But the big question is, does Xander Zayas have the cojones to come to the Stadium of Light? Because everything I hear is, yeah, we'll do that in New York. Yeah. Okay, we will do it in New York. Pay the money, by the way. And we'll come to New York. But why not come to the Stadium of Light? Because let me tell you, Sunderland is wonderful in June. Isn't it? What a place. Just like Puerto Rico.
Who do you want out of two, Benn or Xander Zayas?
Xander Zayas. Champions chase champions. And I know what Josh is, what he has always been. He's just proving it now to everyone else. 3 belts by the summer will be fantastic. And I keep hearing Xander say, I'll welcome him to the US. That's fine, but this is a business. And what you need to bring to the table is something that balances out 45,000 people at the Stadium of Light, because the stadium are speaking to me on a constant basis. I know they're speaking with Frank and Eddie, and they are so passionate about bookending a unique season for the football club with their first ever world champion fighting at the Stadium of Light. They are determined for that to happen. So let's see what Eddie and Xander get agreed.
Xander Zayas over Conor, Benn?
For now, yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, I mean, champions chase champions. I want them. I get them next 2 belts. I don't just put myself in history. I stamp myself in there forever. So I've got the best team around us. I've got the best promoter in the game. I've got the best manager and coach in the game. I feel like the world's my oyster. So I'll leave it to these guys, and I'll do the talking inside the ring.
Was it one of your most satisfying moments in your brief managerial and promotional career? Compared to like Bob Arum and all them people, yeah.
Oh, it's not been that brief. I mean, it's about 16 years now. But anyway, it was very, very special. I was gutted I wasn't there, and it was a big win. It was a big win. It was not just a big win for Josh and Matchroom, but it was a big win for the ecosystem at 154-pound division. Look at this bloke turning up in his...
The man is here. How does it feel? Oh, let me feel. Oh, wow.
Live exclusively on DAZN, a champion with a disputed crown, a self-proclaimed king without a throne. Vegas crowns champions, Barrios versus Garcia, February 21st. Enter the promo code at checkout to get an exclusive discount on the pay-per-view when bought with a DAZN subscription. Rules and restrictions apply.